And the visual that has just come in is the UK Prime Minister, and we're just showing you his bite.
I've developed mild symptoms of the coronavirus, that's to say a temperature and a persistent cough, and on the advice of the Chief Medical Officer I've taken a test that has come out positive, so I am working from home, I'm self-isolating, and that's entirely the right thing to do, but be in no doubt that I can continue, thanks to the wizardry of modern technology, to communicate with all my top team to lead the national fight back against coronavirus. And I want to thank everybody who's involved. I want to thank, of course, above all, our amazing NHS staff. It was very moving last night to join in that national clap for the NHS. But it's not just the NHS, it's our police, our social care workers, teachers, everybody who works in schools, and DWP staff. An amazing national effort by the public services, but also by every member of the British public who's volunteering. Incredible response. 600,000 people have volunteered to take part in a great national effort to protect people from the consequences of coronavirus. I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody who's working to keep our country going through this epidemic. And we will get through it. And the way we're going to get through it is, of course, by applying the measures that you'll have heard so much about. And the more effectively we all comply with those measures, the faster our country will come through this epidemic, and the faster we'll bounce back. So thank you to everybody who's doing what I'm doing, working from home to stop the spread of the virus from household to household. That's the way we're going to win. We're going to beat it, and we're going to beat it together. Stay at home, protect the NHS, and save lives.
That was the update coming in from the Twitter handle of UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who's been, and he mentioned it himself, that he's been tested positive for mild symptoms of coronavirus by the doctors. And he also appealed to people, and he's been asked to stay at home. He's been quarantined at home and said that he'll be working from home. But at the same time, he also appealed to the rest of the people in his country and also the rest of the world. That's also the tweet message that came in. Over the last 24 hours, I have developed mild symptoms and tested positive for coronavirus. Is a tweet by Boris Johnson, UK Prime Minister. He says, I'm now self-isolating, but I will continue to lead the government's response via video conferencing as we fight this virus. The UK Prime Minister also talking about working from home as he has been tested positive due to coronavirus. And my colleague Abhishek has more updates on the story. Abhishek, big news coming in. UK Prime Minister, leader of the nation, also down with COVID-19, coronavirus. He's been tested positive, but he says he will continue to work and lead the nation.
Exactly, Shivendu, this news comes at a time when we are seeing the growing pandemic of this COVID infecting people from all strata of life across the globe. Before Boris Johnson, we have also seen wife of Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, she has got infected. Spanish Vice President, she has got infected with this flu. We have seen many celebrities, Tom Hanks and his wife, then Idris Elba, and then many NBA players. So many people from upper echelons of society, they have also got infected. But Boris Johnson is the latest in the series, who is also heading a government of a country of the size of UK. Just yesterday only, there has been a G20 meeting where he also, UK was also represented. And now when Boris Johnson has confessed to the people of the UK and the world that he himself has got coronavirus, it's a time then that people in the world, people around the globe should take this disease, this pandemic very, very seriously, and should act in a very coordinated way to fight this disease out. And, you know, it's